Yeah, we all know this thing. What's this? Pi. So hope you know that pi is a sword.
Yes.
No.
Yes, sir.
No.
Pi is 3.14 and another. So I'm going to put what it means the square of all perfect squares.
Have I reached there?
You don't know what.
And also,
Same.
Yeah.
Something that you fall in love with now.
Because of
I like it, but I don't like the fact that 2 plus this minus this divided by this. No.
where we square root 2 square root 3 plus 3 square root 2 over. God. It's next one in the exam. I used to dodge the question. Is that that we are solving this?
Alright, so what are we saying? What are swords? Swords are, firstly, you have to know that they are irrational or non-rational numbers. You know what we call irrational numbers? Or what are rational numbers?
rational numbers are not the decimals. They are
Numbers that can be written
fractions.
in fraction forms. You understand? So, that is, they have this form of A over B.
Yes.
You understand? So that we have irrational and non-rational numbers. And numbers whose value have no ending. Yes, that is a decimal that will give you repetition of some digits back to back. Something like 1/3. 1/3 is a recurring decimal. That will be 0.333333333 and so on. Do you understand? So that's what we call recurring decimal. So when you are doing irrational numbers, so any irrational number, you're already talking about sword, because the sword is always the square root of irrational or non-rational numbers. Now, what are the examples? Look at 2. If you look at 2 itself, 2 is an odd number, right? But at the same time, you should know that 2 is what? An example of what? An irrational number. Do you understand? So when you write square root of 2, you see that it will just give you repeated, but you can't call, we all know what we call perfect square, right?
Yes.
What's the perfect square?
The perfect square is a perfect square.
When you square it, it gives you only one.
A perfect square is a number which, when the square root is being taken, it gives you a number that is being multiplied by itself. I get what I'm trying to say. Like, perfect squares are numbers that,
Not that.
yeah, that will give you a perfect square. So like now, when you will try 2 times 2, 2 times 2 will give you the result of a perfect square, which is what? 4. So don't now tell us that the fact that we say sword is dealing with square root. If you go and do square root of perfect square, you have a whole, not a sword. I get what I'm saying. So all perfect squares are not swords. Do you get what we're saying? So that you can see this one, more or less we have more prime numbers. We know what we call prime numbers. Prime numbers are numbers that are only divisible by 1 and itself. You understand? In other words, we have just 2 factors, which is 1 and itself. So we have that. That's why we have root 2, root 3, root 5, you can have root 7, you understand? But I cannot have root 4, because root 4 is already what? 2.
2 years.
If you have an answer, you probably got root 4. If you leave it as root 4, you'll be penalized.
So
You are expected to write 2. You understand? So that's that. Now, the square root of all non-perfect squares are what? Irrational. Are irrational. Likewise, they are multiples. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Perfect square, like now, we know that the perfect square, the square of 2 is 4. Also, I can still give the multiples of 4, which will give me. I get what we're saying. So that's that. So also note that pi falls under what? Rational. So it's under what? Source. Just like its own source is quite different. Do you understand? So that's that. So do you understand? I'm going to write this down. Alright, so let's now see examples so that we can know how to do. We have different forms, we have addition of sort. But before we even go into addition of sort, we need to know how to simplify a number to the best simplest form of sort. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So let's check that out. I don't know for your students. One plus one. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, so I can rub this off, right? So let's see examples of sort. Are you?
No,
Wow, you come the right things.
I'll write things in explanation.
Oh,
So you copy from me.
Alright. So please do that. Don't do that's number of
Just
steps.
give me your story.
Wait, after this.
But you know, I was writing on the board, so I first wrote before I started explanation. So I explained like this one. Okay, let's see example. So we are dealing with, let's start with addition of sorts. So when you see a number like this, note that these cannot be added together. This will be your final answer. What am I saying? Listen, don't go and make a mistake, because there is this law that says that root of A plus root of B. Do you understand? It cannot be equals to, it's not the same thing as root of A plus B. No. And you don't believe, try this. Why check? Root 2 plus root 3 is not the same thing as you say root of 2 plus 3. Root of 2 plus 3 is equal to root 5. And because 2 plus 3 is 5. But if you go and check under your calculator, find root 2, what's the answer? Root 2. Yeah.
1.41.
So we know that this one will have given us 1.41.
42.
Let's just say 1.41 plus what's root 3?
1.73.
1.73. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Right, if you add 1.4 to 1.7, that means you'll be having 3 point something.
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
That will be
3.14, yes.
Now, what is root 5? You see that it's quite different. Root 5 is what?
2.236.
2.23. So is 2.23 the same thing as 3 to 1 4? No. So note that anytime, any day, root A plus root B is never equals to root of A plus B. And likewise, root of A minus root B is not the same thing as root of A minus B.
So when can this, which numbers can this rule apply for?
The only thing that can, okay, let's see, this is number one. Number two, if I give you simplify
Master,
8, yes,
in that sword, you use decimal. That is what you don't give decimal.
and just, this is, so that's why I told you that this is the final answer.
Okay,
I get
that
what I'm saying. You cannot add this together. This is still what you're going to write. There's no simplification again. You understand? But for you to understand, because some people might want to, some learners make a lot of mistakes by saying that this is the same thing as root of 2 plus 3 and they will give you root 5. So I'm using this decimal to the value, to know that the values are not what? The same. But in the actual sense, your answer is meant to be left as root 2 plus root 3. Do you understand? Now let's look at this. Root 8 plus root root 12. In this case, there's something we call simplification of sort to the simplest form. We all know that, and when you want to simplify to the simplest form, what are you expecting to do? That's the solution.
You have to write it out.
We now have root 8 can be written as root of, we now think of a perfect square and a prime number that you can multiply together that will give you that number. But if there's no perfect square and a prime number, you leave it like that. But we know 8 can be written as 4 times 2. 4 is a perfect square and 2.
I know I've seen this before.
Wait, what if I put 2 first before you 4?
You are still on the right path. But because you want to eliminate one and leave the other one. So that's why it's preferable that you write 4 times 2. That is the perfect square first before the prime number. Yes. So at the same time, with 12, look at 12. What are the products of 12? We have 1 times 12, 2 times what? 2 times 6.
2 times 6, 4 times 3.
Then 3 times 4. Out of those products, you cannot use 1 times 12 because 1 is not a prime number and 12 is neither what or a prime number. So we go to the next one, 2 and 6. No, 2 is a prime number, but 6 is not a perfect square. So we cannot use 2 and 6.
4 and 3.
So we now go to 4 and 3 and check. 4 times 3. 4. So we cannot write square root of 4 times 3.
I said 4 because it went with the up one.
Because 4 is a prime number and 3 is, 4 is a perfect square and 3 is a prime number. Do you understand? Can I move on?
So if I solve, we must need the perfect square and the prime number.
If you want to simplify, if you want to check whether the number is like you can simplify that number, then you check. Do you have a perfect square multiplying a prime number in that sort?
So I'm going to continue.
Yes. You know. So if I may ask you, class, what is the square root of 4? 2. 2. That means this root 8 in the simplest form is the same thing as 2. Will be like to what? You know, okay, let me first simplify it this way. I can write this one 4 times 2 as root of 4 times what? Root of 2. Do you believe?
Yes, I believe.
Okay. I believe. So root of 4 is what? 2. So what is 2 times root 2? That will give us 2 root 2. Are you with me?
I'm lost.
Okay, let me go back again.
2 number times square.
Come on.
What's your question?
No, I'm trying to, I was not paying attention when you were saying this.
Alright.
My mind was so you said 2 times 2 maybe 4, that's why you put the 2. Or what?
Which one? For this place?
Yes.
Do you understand this line?
Yes, I understand that.
I just simplified. The meaning of root of 4 times 2, because it's multiplication and it's combining them. I can split it, bring the times in between and have now it's 4 and 2. Now, excuse me, when they ask you for root of 4, you check. It's a perfect square. That's 2 times 2. So when I find the square root of 4, the answer is what? 2. What is the sign between them? Multiplication. Root 2 is what? A sort. The simplest form. Just like I said, this one cannot be simplified further. So 2 times 2 will give us 2 root 2. Do you understand that? Alright. Let's now look at this. We have root 4 as well. That's root 4 times what? Root 3. Right? So in this form, can you tell me what our final answer will be now?
2 is it?
2 root 3. God bless you. 2 root 3. So which means I can go ahead and say root 8 plus root 12 is written as 2 root 2 plus 2 root 3. If I may ask you, can we add these two numbers together?
Yes.
Why did you choose yes?
Both of them have numbers.
Both of them have what?
No numbers.
Own numbers? Well, that's good.
That's not numbers are similar.
They are what? Similar. That's deep. I like that. Yes, what's your own opinion? Do you agree with the boys? I want to show that what men can do, women can do better.
So don't put it like that.
No, it's possible now. You might have a different thought, and your thought might be the correct thought.
Why does it I feel like we should just because if we want to relate, that 3, the first number they go together, but the 3.
That's deep. But the boys did not take it that way. They just felt that you got it. Well, to cut the long story short, this is your final answer. Simply because I told you the sun is always the number under that root. This is the root 2. This is what? Root 3. They are not the same. I cannot have them together. Forget whatever the coefficient is. We are seeing this one like something like 2 roots A, but this one is what? 2 roots B. I can't add A and B together, but I can add root A plus root A together.
Wait. So if you don't do 2 0 3,
assuming I have a 2 here, you can do that. So what would have been our answer in that case?
2 root 4.
4 or 2.
4 root 2. Because you only have
You already
you
have
add the portions.
numbers.
That's 2 plus 2, that's what? 4. You still
Just
get
equal
5.
to.
But in this case, you can't add further. This is our final answer. Or, in another form, they can give you as this. What is common, just like you said, what's common?
The one number.
You cannot say 2 into bracket root 2 plus root 3. But trust me, either you give your answer like this, or you write like this, you are still what? Correct. So let's put that down.
I'm good.
This cough coming from now.
So why are you tapping? Why are you tapping?
Guess what they like also? They don't know the way this YouTube. This YouTube live.
So the year that came out, I was going to Jesse, and that's a nice.
Come on, sit down.
I said that.
If you're doing with respect, I love that. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Let's go to the multiplication. No, we've done little of that here. Well, let's see.
One of them, one of them, yeah, animal, funny.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, but I don't know what to do.
Feel like
Very good, yeah. Very good. Back in the face. It's hard.
and she has a good score. When you say you have a brother, how come your brother is a
It's
good
not my
score?
blood brother.
Okay.
Well, I'm not related with my brother.
So you still brother.
It's not my
I don't like, yeah,
He used to be
each other
my
before.
school brother, and then we gave up.
I don't like me and Zubi, we know each other before. But that time I knew Zubi, I used to look at Zubi like as a secret because of the way his skin was there. So currently I have got to know the guy and stuff. So even that thoughts, we didn't even bother my mind.
What do you talk?
I was just like, this is my guy, is my guy.
What do you say?
I was thinking you were a secret because of his skin. Or your
I was
skin had
thinking-
to be better to the shop, to the sun.
You were thinking that I was what?
A secret.
Sigma.
SS.
Okay.
Because of the way your skin was.
Nah, I don't have to do something.
I was not like, okay, maybe your skin is related to the sun.
I have an invitation to the sun.
Ran a cream. That's
Never
why I
thought that way. I don't see.
That's how after knowing the guy, no even bother.
There's nothing about me that is different.
I don't see anything.
I don't have any sickness at all. Just puberty.
So what about subtraction?
Yeah, as you can see, we are doing subtraction, right?
We jump
Actually,
to multiplication.
no, in that one, I did addition and subtraction.
In that
I'm
one,
not
we
seeing
not
You did
subtraction.
not see it.
Oh.
I decided to
It's still the same thing.
I'm not
It's the
subtracting.
same thing now.
Like root
But
of
we solve it
A
together.
plus root B. Root A plus root B is like that. Also, root A minus root B is also like that. You cannot change it.
Okay.
You understand? So you only simplify the number if you can get the perfect square and what is solved from it. Do you get it? Minus and plus,
Calm down.
they work hand in hand. Yeah. Alright, so this one, I'm going to use it to explain some things. If you now see it now, I told you another one that root of A plus root of B is not the same thing as root A plus B.
But like I
Likewise,
said,
root of A minus root B is never equal to what? Root of A minus B. No way, that's brother. But in this case, it's quite different. Root of A times B is the same as root of A times B. Are you getting it?
yeah.
So let's now see the solution.
So this one is root 12. As the
Okay.
case may be.
So let's see. Number 3, root of what? 2 times 6, root 6. We now give us
12.
If you look at root 6 is what? 6 is what kind of number? It's a multiple of what? 3. And the simplest short form that we have is what? We have 3 for it. So the short that we have
It's
is
actually a multiple of the multiple. 3 times 3 is 9.
no,
Or 3
what's
times
the
3
meaning of
is
multiple?
6. Number and you times together together.
That one?
You multiply the same number together.
No. That one is school.
Numbers you can find in that. I don't know how to explain it, but then.
Multiples are
Numbers that can divide a whole number without the
any number that will divide another number without leaving a remainder, that number that you're using to divide is the multiple of that big number. Are you get what I'm saying? So now, if you talk about multiples of 3, what we are saying is keep adding 3. That's why if you look at 3 times 1 is 3. But when you go to 3 times 2, before you can get the next number, you say that former answer, which is 3 times 1, plus another 3, which means you're having 2 3 in what? In 6. You're already doing multiples of what? Of 3s. Like that.
Oh,
I get
that's
so that's it. So if I tell you what is 3 times 4, if you don't know 3 times 4 offhand, all you need to do is do 3 is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Multiples of what? 3. Just 3 alone. So 3 plus 3 is
12.
plus this is 5. So if you guys do you understand? Alright, so let's now go there. Who can now tell me? This will now turn to what? Root of 2 times 6. I want root times 2 times that was root 12. Root 12 2 is still in the simplest. But is this one now in the simplest form?
No.
No.
So that means we can say 5
4
times.
times.
What times?
This one? 4 roots.
2.
3.
5 times. Do
Okay.
you understand? Can I go to number 4?
No, sir. No, sir.
So yeah, let's write that.
Yes, sir. So I'm guessing these are your students. I'm guessing these are your students.
No?
Good morning, ma'am.
Everybody is Marcel.
No.
Marcel. Please help me. Please.
This one, we do this one.
No.
Wow.
By that number 4, you should have known what you're doing.
I know that. As like, if you want to find 62
You have
numbers,
a-
add 5 to 6.
10 times 6. What if you don't check
2
it?
times.
Oh,
Know the secret. Don't stress yourself. Once you know one, you already know others. What am I saying? What comes in your head when you talk about the first thing is 10 times 6 and right? 10 times 6. If you now want to check whether you have other products, divide this one. What number can go here? 2. That means I can have 5 times. That 2, you use it to multiply this one. That's what? 12. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So that's another one. We can still check again. 12 divided by a number can go here, 3 can go here, or you use 4. If you use 4, if you learn to jot 3 here, right?
Yes, sir.
Then this one will give you what? 20.
what?
Yes, sir. I've already found this one.
If you use 3, that what? Here we have 4 and we have 15. That means this is still what?
So I found it.
Okay, which one?
2 times 30.
2 times 30.
That is more than
Why 30? Is 30 a perfect square?
Yes, sir. 15 times Jesus Christ.
Thank God you saw that was a mathematical blogger. 30 is not a perfect square. So which one do you think we will use? We have different stuff that we can use, actually, but the best out of them all, it is
4 is a perfect school. 4 is a perfect school. 15 is not a perfect school.
but 15 is the product of two prime numbers, which is 3 and 5. You understand? Don't forget, I told you is so let me have the car. Is a product, you can use a product of a prime number and a perfect square. Or 2, let me just say it should be a product of 2 or 3 prime numbers and a perfect square. So here now, we now change number 2, number 4, root 60, we now be stating as root of 15. Let me use that again. Times what? 4, which will give us root 15 times root 4. And root 4 is what? 2. Root 15. Yes. Nothing you can do. again. So this is your final answer. Do you understand?
Yep.
Don't forget, in our definition, we said your sum can also be the square root of their multiples. So multiples of 3 and 5. So let's go to number 5. I will do number 5. You guys will do number 6 as assignment. I will just give you the code. All you need is simplify, but you can do it right. But at the same time, follow your sum. You add these two together and subtract that.
Not really.
Huh?
What if I just put all of them in their
But
simplest
don't
form?
worry, let me
What if I just put all of them in their simplest form and then subtract it normally?
Yeah, that's it. Alright, so let me do this. This is root 3 times what? Root 3. What would this one be of? Root of 3 times 3, which is root 9. And what is root 9? I'm expecting a question here. Okay.
Because see, you cannot times like if you find one people now, you get 3 times 3, so you have to choose one. Because see, according to that first law, root 3, root A plus root B cannot go, but root A plus root A can go. So
Yeah, sure.
I feel like this is getting it. Why do we not put roots in the 3?
God bless you, that's the question I'm
Jesus
asking.
Christ.
Yeah, if you look at all our answers, you are
But
seeing
because
roots.
one,
Oh,
if
the
we are
perfect
complex,
square. The perfect square.
But yeah, because the product of these two sorts is giving us a perfect square. So your final answer will be an whole number. So not all the time that you simplify a sort that you have another sort. Sometimes you simplify a sort and you get a whole number.
But it's the simple form of sum.
You
I've
understand?
seen complex sum.
Huh?
I've seen complex sum.
What kind of complex
You see, one thing about my own mathematics is don't start with the hard part with students. Let them start with those simple ones. You see that by the time you get to the ones you call complex, they now become even simpler than what you are doing now. Because you already understand the basics.
I disagree with you.
Do you get
Because my math teacher will start from the basics, and when he gets to the complex, I do not understand
Don't
it.
worry, you try.
My mom, what about her? She's explaining, you see the board. She does not need to know magic. Even if she knows magic, she will not write in the magic self.
And my math teacher is a military man, so the math is not really clear like that.
Yeah, don't worry. My own, I'm a social mathematics man.
She can start writing number 2 for me. Number 2 will get that whole side.
You can see you are enjoying mathematics. But people don't even know that we are doing maths now. So that's it. But I'm very sure that when you get tired about something, you see that very hard.
Yeah, I like sword, but I don't like the person that taught me the sword.
Don't worry. I hope you like.
Food and expenses. This thing actually.
Calm down. What am I doing?
You are going to
Stop. Take, stop back there. Take. Okay.
4 times 5.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So let me rub off this part and write that number 6 as well. You are going to simplify raw answer. 5, question 6. Yes, simplify root 80 plus root 20 minus root 45. So in this question, there is a combination of multiplication law, addition law, subtraction law, like all the three that we've done so far. Because here we will do some simplification, we will deal with addition, we deal with multiplication, and we will deal with multiplication. So, has anybody gotten the answer?
No.
So let me see who's going to get answer. You have to leave your answer in short form. Simplify root 80 plus root 20 minus root 45.
Simple. 6. That's 3 root 5.
Alright, let's see. You see, we want to follow your.
So can I leave my minus?
Sure.
Because I'm getting 4 with 5 minus 3 with 5. I don't know how to solve for that.
If that's the answer, you have 4 with 5 minus 3 with 5.
Yes.
That means 5 will be with 5 there. Oh my, that's the one.
Mm.
So that's the answer. 3 with 5 and what? With 5. Let's see which one is correct. So let's say in the answer we are giving you A, B, C. Let's say we give you 4 with 5. D, maybe they give you
9 root 5.
9 with 5.
9 with 5. So let's now see solution. You have to simplify 80. 80 is the same thing as what? I know that I have 40 times 2. But I can't use 40 times 2 because 40 is not the perfect square. So let me reduce 40.
I kind of use
I have 40 itself is 4 times 10. And which is 10 is the same as 2 times 5. So that means this is full meaning of 80. So let me now see the perfect square I can have. So I can have 16 times 5. So I will use 16 times 5 80. Do you understand? So we have root of 16 times 5 plus 20. We are going to use. This is another method. You can write it this way. 20.
5.
SL.
Sorry.
5, we call it the factor method.
Then
2 here, 5, 5, that was 1. This 20 is the same thing as 2 times 2 times 5. Because we'll be using our prime numbers, which is the same thing as 4 times 5. So I can use that root of what? 4 times 5. Are you getting the code?
Yes.
Then minus 45. Let's see 45. We know that here now, 3. We go 3 here, 1. Any hope you know the rules of division from 3. When the product of the digits is a multiple of 3, then 3 will go in it. Do you understand that English? That is, what's the digit here? 45. Alright, so here we can see that all of them is, so I can collect the what? The coefficients,
Oh,
which
shit.
is 4 plus 2 into bracket root 5, then minus what? 3 root 5. Like the plus.
So I don't know how I do.
I don't
I said 4 root 5 plus 2 root 5.
That's
So that was done with
what
that one, and that minus 3.
that's what I'm doing.
I still
Yeah, that's what the answer.
I don't know why you put the bracket.
I brought
Like,
mine
it was
down.
straight to her.
I'm doing it so that you guys will. So now 4 plus these 2, that is the equation. So this will give us 6 root 5 minus 3 root 5. So here 2 will give us 6 minus 3. All the bracket was root 5. What's 6 minus 3? That is 3 root 5. So that is the correct answer. So
That 4 with 5, I still like, I turn it like 2 with 5.
oh, you understand. I think
I think what's homework,
Oh, sir.
all right, okay, write down. Assignment. Number 1.
You give us assignment.
Number 1. Say root 12. Open bracket. Root 48. Then minus outside.
minus outside.
Like the way you say. Root 3.
Wait, let me say I go to
Close brackets.
okay, minus root.
It's a close up.
No, that's not.
All right, let me give you options so that it will be easier. A, 18.
18.
Yeah. B, 16. 14. And D, 12.
So all our answers will likely be okay.
Yes. No,
All right, so that'll be all for this class. Any questions?
let's do that.
Okay, should I give
I'm
you
waiting for you to complex sort. Like this board before, I don't know.
You know, we just have 1 week now.
So tomorrow we're giving you.
And after tomorrow, that's
I don't know.
All right, so take this one down.
I don't know how this girl got my number. Joy.
who is Joy?
That girl I used to follow Ella. Annabella. Not the short one, the other one.
That told me.
Not the tall one. That you know there are 3. That short one we used to call.
Simplify.
You know what? I don't even know anybody.
3 with 75
Yeah, I used to
minus
connect to
root 12.
So what?
3 with 75 minus root 12. 3 with 75 minus root 12 plus root 108.
Plus
Root 108. Alright, I'm not giving you option for that. Alright, close to
this year.
tomorrow.
I don't know what you're talking about. Joy.
Let me show you.
Wait.
She's short, I'm all of them are short. I'm probably that's what you better than me. So
I think she just lied to me now. I think it's all my life.
what do you mean?